So yesterday we talked about the fact that John the Baptist knew exactly who he was and knew exactly what it was that God had called him to do. And so we're called to work. But you ask yourself the question, well, what can I do? What in the world can somebody like me do? It doesn't matter who you are. It is God that is working through you. And that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to keep in mind. Here it is, as the Word of God says in John chapter 1, verse 23. And it says, and he said, I am the voice of one. Now I want to pause right there just for a moment. He is the voice of one. Here we are, 2,000 years later, talking about John the Baptist because God called him to that task. And he said, I am the voice of one. And here he was out there in the wilderness, this man wearing fur, eating locusts and honey, this strange guy. We probably wouldn't even let him in most of our churches, much less get up there to preach. But God used him in such a phenomenal way. He is the voice of one. God used this one man to stir up all of Israel, and God can use you too if you simply stand in obedience and say, I might be the one, but God has called me and I'm going to be faithful.